What's good, y'all? It's your girl 𝕻𝖊𝖈 back at it again with another video. You already know what it is, and I almost forgot to film my intro. That would have been bad. Excuse me. That would have been bad. That would have been bad. To me, that would have been bad, because then imagine I went on with my day, and then I took my video off, and then I didn't do my intro, and Barbara sing for me. But yes, it's your girl 𝕻𝖊𝖈 back at it again, and for today's video, as you can tell from the title, if you didn't look at it already, why didn't you look at the title? Why didn't you read it? You just clicked on this video because you're bored. You need something. Did you read the title at least? Did you read it? Okay. But as you can tell from today's title, I am going to be doing a, I guess you can call it an in-depth, my updated base routine makeup. Sometimes for every day. It just really depends if I'm in a rush, and there's maybe some things that I, incorporated in this video that I typically may not have time for. But this is basically what I almost do for my base routine almost every other day. I do my makeup basically. But yeah. And I also kind of threw in my little lip tutorial, kind of somewhat. This isn't my everyday lip. It really isn't. I had said this at the end, but if you had watched how I edit my photos for Instagram and things like that, I'm kind of doing that lip, except I used I said this cherry instead of strawberry, my 𝖬𝖑𝖊𝖉 makeup lip gel. I think I'm gonna go and apply strawberry after this video, but this is just the gist of it. Strawberry just kind of gives it a more intense red vibe, and this is more like a pinky, more pinky red than just red. But yeah, that is it for that is what we're doing today. I hope you enjoyed today's video. This is not attractive at all. What am I doing? But yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Yeah, let's get into it. I got nothing else to say. Alright, it is voiceover time now. I'm just fixing my brows. I did them off camera, but my brows were just not hitting. They just were not looking the same, but it's okay. I used my LA Girl Cosmetics concealer in Pure Beige just to shape them out. Now I'm using my Wet n Wild Stay Matte Primer. If you have this primer, or if you plan on getting it, specifically if you plan on getting it, be careful, because this stuff will get everywhere. Like, this stuff will shoot at you in your face. Like, when I first got it, I didn't expect it to be like this. And just shake up the bottle before you try to squeeze any product out. So just give it a good shake, and be considerate with the amount that you need, because you don't need a lot. And blend quickly, because this stuff dries down super quick. But just be generous when you get this primer. It's a good primer. I like it. Now applying some on my neck and underneath my chin, making sure I get real good underneath my chin, because there's been too many times where I didn't get primer underneath my chin, and then, like, for some reason one day I was just looking underneath my chin and I was like, why does it look like that? Because I didn't get enough primer underneath my chin. So make sure you're getting it good on your neck and underneath your chin. I have to moisturize the lips. Now going in with the same concealer I used to carve out my brows, and we're just going to do some spot concealing, and also to conceal underneath my eyes, my upper lip area, and my chin, because those are the darker areas on my face. And I also just remembered that I forgot a step before this. And now recently I started using color corrector, and I started using a peach color corrector. But just out of it was a spontaneous thing. But one day I decided to see like how it would look before I did my regular routine, and I was satisfied with how it looked. So we're just gonna blend those two steps together, and yeah. Now going in with my peach color corrector by the same brand, LA Girl Cosmetics. I'm just gonna put it only in underneath my eyes, my stash, and then my chin, because like I said, those are the darkest parts of my face, and I didn't expect it to cover up my dark under eyes, because when I first got it, I only tested it underneath my eyes just to see how it would look, and it made me look like I got like 10 hours of sleep, because the truth is I don't sleep. I be staying up till at least 1 to 3 o'clock in the morning, and then acting like I ain't got nothing to do the next day. I don't know, it's messed up. But now I'm just going ahead and just blending with my fingers, making sure I get in every single crevice, and especially underneath my eyes, because I have creasing underneath my eyes. So I'm making sure I really get underneath my eyes when I do. And my chin is looking very pale, and I know right now I'm looking really pale, not even just underneath my chin. We're gonna fix that, and I think it's definitely because I added too much peach color corrector, most definitely. And I like to blend underneath my eyes like a good 3 times, just to make sure that there's no more creasing before I go in with setting my powder, because once you set your under eyes, there's no blending it out. Now I'm just taking my pure beige just to not get rid of the ghostiness, because my chin was looking really ghosty paley. Like, I know everything else is looking ghosty paley, but I had to fix that. Now this is my secret, well, for me, but I remember when under eye brightening, like super under eye brightening, was like a trend in the makeup world, especially on TikTok, but I didn't get the hype, and then I decided, you know what, I want to try it. And people were doing it with white concealer, but I was too scared to. I have white concealer, but I'm still too scared. I just take this is like a banana-y yellowy concealer. It's more of a color corrector, and I just go in my inner corner and then wing it out towards the outer part of my eyes. And I'm generous with this, because one time I put too much, and it was just too much for me. It looked nice after I did my base and I finished my makeup, but for me it was just too bright, because I'm already like on the lighter side as is. Like, I got melanin, I'm just on the lighter side, and like, you see how it lifted like my eyes and made me look less tired. So I'm just generous with it, and I also like that I can go in and build it too. But this stuff also dries down super quick, so that's why I do one eye at a time, because I did the mistake of trying to do both eyes at the same time, and one side was dried down and I couldn't blend it as evenly as I did with my other eye, and it was just a mess. So I like that I can build it up, and that there's a lot of product, but I can be generous. So just be generous. If you're not super crazy into doing super under eye brightening, be generous. And now I'm just taking a little bit more just to brighten up underneath my eyes just a little bit. And I also, from my inner corners, I like to blend it out underneath my eyes. And the same with the outer corners, I blend outward and I blend inward. Now going in above my smile line area, I guess I like to brighten that area too, because it just looks funny to me. So I just add a tiny bit. I don't go on my chin because it's just a mess. And I do a little bit on my forehead, and I still added too much, because I got a big forehead, and no matter what, I don't know what to do. Now I'm taking my Airspun translucent powder, and I'm dabbing a little bit on the back of my hand to not have so much product, and I'm now setting underneath my eyes. I will never forget this little hack that I learned, because I was doing it a different way, and it still wasn't cutting it for my under eyes, because I was still having creasing. So before you go in with like your pressed powder foundations, if you use it, or baking, set your under eyes with a light translucent either setting powder or just powder, and you're good to go. I'll do maybe a little bit more in depth. I can't really explain, and I wipe off a little bit of excess because I don't really want it to just sit there. Now I'm just using a powder foundation that is a little bit lighter for my T-zone areas, and I wanted to add this in here before I forget. I mainly own Maybelline products because that's just what I've used for such a long time, but after finding out that the company that bought Maybelline is in support of Israel using weaponization and funding the weaponization to continuously, bomb and, ethnically cleanse the Palestinian peoples and 𝖕𝖆 as well, because I do use an 𝖕𝖆 highlighter in here because it is part of my routine, but I just figured I would just add this in here. In my no way, shape, or form promoting, we're not promoting genocide. We're not promoting companies that are complicit and are vocally and publicly shown that they do not care about lives being ethnically cleansed and the murders of innocent women, children, and people. We're just not going to do that over here. That's not what we do over here. So if you consider yourself pro-Palestinian or just pro-humanity and you don't want to give money to corporations who are funding this genocide and helping, then there you go. And now I'm just taking my Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Powder Foundation and Toffee just around my T-zone areas just to bring a little bit more color to my face. And you know what? It honestly sucks that this brand and so many other brands too that I have used in the past and enjoy are just so tuned out to what's happening in this world and only really, I don't even know. I can't even explain it right now because talking about it, obviously it makes me upset. But yeah, now I'm putting some on my neck. You want your face to match your neck. You want your face to match your neck. Why wouldn't you want your face to match your neck? Put your makeup on your neck. You wonder why you walking around and your face is looking like a mask. Because your face don't match your neck. And put it on your ears too. Put it on your ears before I forget. Now using my Maybelline City Bronzer. And I literally forgot what I was doing. Or what brushes I had to use. So on my face, I used the big fluffy angle brush, and then for basically my nose, I just use a more stiffer, smaller, rounded brush. And I am so satisfied with how the way I do like my bronzer / contour. It's just giving me flashbacks to how I used to do my contour and bronzer when I first started getting into doing my makeup like that. Because before I didn't really know about it. Like I knew makeup, but like, I think people didn't really start like contour, to me, in my opinion. I feel like people didn't start doing contour and like bronzer until maybe like, I'm gonna say maybe 2016 to 2017, but where I was in my area and where I was at school and, other girls talking about like how they did their makeup and things like that. But just over the years, my contouring for my face and my nose have changed so much, and I'm so happy that I have found a way to contour and just accentuate my features. I'm really happy. Now I just take some underneath my chin just to add some more definition, and I also do the same to my upper lips just to give it a little bit more pout, even though my lips are already poutier, and also do some to my Cupid's bow. I try to show for my face how I angled my brush, and it's not working. So I was showing how before I used to hold my angle brush down, but since I started doing a little bit of research to see how to like shape my face with makeup for my face, because I have an oblong face and the way I was doing it definitely wasn't working out, and I noticed it over time. So now I angled my brush a little bit upwards towards my nose. Like it's kind of hard to see, so maybe in another video I'll kind of explain it better. But yeah, and I definitely add a whole lot on my forehead because I got a big forehead, and put some under your chin. Well, I put it under my chin. You don't have to. We like the look of a sculpted jaw. Now I'm taking my Ruby Kiss. Now this is my baking. It's not my favorite because I ran out of my Maybelline one, but we're not using Maybelline anymore. We're not giving money to corporations who are funding a genocide. We're not doing it. And this baking powder, when I first got it, for some reason I was confused. Don't ask why. But I learned is you can't swipe it on your face. You gotta pat it down and then swipe, because I'm like, why is it disappearing? Why is it not intense? Because I like a good intense bake. I love it. I love an intense baking session, whatever. But as I was doing the outer part of my nose, I was like, in my head, I'm like, why is this not doing what it's supposed to do? And then as soon as I did the other side, I was like, oh yeah, I forgot. Like, look how nicer that looks. Look how more sculpted and like just powdery, and look at my face. I was like, oh yeah. So I just redid the same thing on the other side. Look at me, just stressed. I'm stressed. And then I had to reapply it on my nose. And then my song was playing. I had to reapply it on my nose because that just wasn't enough. And I scared myself because, in all honesty, it has been a hot minute since I have baked my face, because usually when I do my makeup, I don't have time to bake, so I'm rushing to get out the house. Now I'm taking the same sponge that I use for, translucent powder foundation, and I'm just gonna go ahead and just bake my T-zone areas. I didn't leave it on for long because I was so scared, because it has been a hot minute since I have baked, and then I guess I forgot what it looked like to bake because it's been so long. So internally I was freaking out, but I felt good about my makeup, but I was still freaking out. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm like, this is so much powder. Like, am I gonna have a flashback? Am my T-zone gonna be too baked? Like, what's gonna happen? I feel like I could have done a nicer job. It's like, but I was scared. Like, I promise you, I'm not this messy with my baking. Now underneath my jaw to give a more sharper defined look, and for some reason I forgot how to do it. I'm like, why does it look like that? But then as soon as I did the other side, I was like, oh, why does that look so much better? Look at that. Like, look. Like, I was jump scared. This was scary. Now I'm gonna go ahead and just brush off the excess with the fluffy brush, because I didn't want to leave it on for too long. I was gonna leave it on and then do my eyeshadow, but I was like, you know what, no. And usually I leave my nose bake on for longer, but I was scared. So, because usually I leave my bake on while I do my contour, but the intensity of the bake was too much for me. Just in that moment, it was too much for me. Now going with my Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit that I've had since I was like maybe 17 that I need to get rid of. I just need to get a new one. But I don't get rid of my makeup until, one, I notice that I stop using it, or until I've hit pan in everything, or if not, my favorite colors. So now I'm just going in and kind of just going over my bronzing just to tone it down, because I haven't really been in the sun, because it was, well, when I'm doing this, it was February, but it's been pretty cold the last couple of days, and usually the sun isn't out until the afternoon, and sometimes I'm just too booked and busy to go outside sometimes. So my bronzer gets a little bit too intense. It's a little too orange for my skin tone, so I have to tone it down with my contour. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and just tone down and put some, I go heavy on my forehead, because like I said, I feel like I have a big forehead. I feel like it's just bam, it's just right there, it right in your face. Now I'm just going underneath my jaw, and sometimes I do it on my neck. I saw this one girl where she started putting her bronzer and her contour like on the little, I don't even know what to call it. Basically, she started doing it on her neck, and I like the look of it, so I started doing it, and I guess it makes my neck look a little bit more slimmer. I guess I don't know. I just do it because now it's just part of my routine. So now I'm just saying I'm gonna go do my eyes, and I'm gonna come back. Yep. And then my song was playing. Okay, you gotta have a dance break when you're doing your makeup. Like, if you don't have a good playlist when you're doing your makeup, what are you doing? What are you doing? All right, so I did the eyes. I was gonna do lashes, but the lashes I have were not hitting it. They really weren't. Now I'm taking my 𝑒.l.f., I think, Retro Paradise highlighter in Luna. Oh, and also 𝑒.l.f. Supports Israel. So yeah, they're also giving money to Israel to weaponize, for weaponization of the Palestinians in Gaza. So yeah, just letting you know that as well, if you care. I'm gonna say what I say: free Palestine. And now, especially finding out that they support, the genocide that's happening, it's not my favorite anymore. I usually apply my highlighter a good 1 to 2 times, usually at most, but I had to apply this highlighter a good 3 to 4 times, maybe 5 tops. I don't remember, but it wasn't hitting. So I had to go grab my Anastasia Beverly Hills glow kit. And I don't remember the shade, but they're kind of the same color, like a champagne-y color. I don't know the name of the shade, so maybe I'll put it in the video. I'll put it somewhere in the video, but definitely did me justice. I need it. Look at that. Look at the shine. I was so relieved. Like, you gonna know I'm wearing highlight. One thing about me, you gonna know I wear highlight, especially on my nose. Cause look at that, bling it. I want you to see me from a mile away. Oh, that girl's got highlighter on. There's something wrong with me. Now I'm going in this. I think it's my Wet n Wild. It's just a black eyeliner, and I like to use it for my beauty marks. Oh, fun fact, I actually do have a beauty mark above my lip, on the right side, but when I put my makeup on, you can't really see it, but when I don't have makeup on, you can see it. But technically, I have two, because I have one underneath it, literally on the lines of my lip, and then I have another one on the same side, but on my bottom lip, but you can't see that. You couldn't even see it anyway. So I just decided that I would throw in how I did my lips for this video. I do plan on doing like my top 4 go-to like lip combos, so that video is going to be made pretty soon. But now I'm using my Ruby Kiss eyeliner, lip liner, whatever. It's a liner. It's just a simple brown liner, and I recently started doing brown liners. I haven't done a combo with brown lip liner or a brown combo in a hot minute. Usually I just do I'll use a black liner or like some black lipstick just to line my lips, because I like how that look. I like that look better. It just fits my aesthetic for my makeup, but I wasn't too mad about the brown. This was actually a current lip combo that I had done recently, and I was in love with it. Now going in with the same brand, Ruby Kiss. This is just a black liner, and this brown was a little bit too soft for me, so I just go over the top just slightly, just a little bit, just to darken the brown just a little bit. See, look, you see how darker it made it? Like, beautiful. Now I'm just using this deep mauve shade. I forgot the name of the brand. I don't want to say it's like a no-name brand, but it's not, at least to me, it's not like a common name brand that you would see like out and about. I got this at like Marshall's, and I'll put the brand on screen, but this is just a deep mauve shade, and I'm obsessed with this shade. I love me a mauve lipstick. I love me a mauve lip shade. Now going in with my Nick Hack New York makeup. This is, I believe it's the shade Red. This is my lipstick. It's a lipstick, not a lip gloss. I just dab it in the center. I used to go crazy with red lipstick because that was my color, but I had stopped doing it for a while. It just wasn't in, but for some reason it's hitting now. Now I'm just taking another Nick Hack New York makeup product. This is, they call it a lip gel. It's a lip gloss, but they call it a lip gel. And originally when I had done this combo, I actually used strawberry. In this video, I'm using cherry. I think I wanted a softer look and not so much an intense red look. And also I just wanted to see what it would look like. Since it's been a hot minute since I've done a red lip, it really has. I haven't done a red lip in like maybe a year or two. It's been a hot minute, but I'm obsessed with how this came out. And now just gonna go ahead and just blot some excess, or with your finger. I learned that trick with the finger, but if you don't want to get lip gloss or lipstick on your fingers, you can just get a napkin, blot as many times as you want in the middle. Now it is time for the moment of truth for the hair, because the last couple of days, my hair, just to get my hair down, was just not hitting for some reason. I don't know what, I can't explain it, but isn't this a look with the do-rag? It's just a look. Like, look at this. I was really feeling myself. I was really debating if I wanted to keep the do-rag on, but I was like, no, I'm like, we gotta show the hair. And, you know, I was satisfied with how it looked, because the last couple of days, my hair just was not cooperating. And, you know, obviously you can see some pieces just did not want to listen. All right. Okay. I can finally, you know, speak now, because I was playing music, and I need music when you're doing your makeup. You need music. Oh no! Come back to me. But ain't this a vibe? Ah, this is such a vibe. Wait, okay. Listen, the light's gonna come back. But isn't this a vibe? Turn it down a little bit. Turn it down a little bit. There we go. That works. Let's see what Cool Tone looks like. I should have used Cool Tone this whole time. And you know what? It's because I do my makeup in the Cool Tone setting. Hold on, wait. This is too warm. Hold on, wait. I'm battling with the lights. You know, we just stick with Cool Tone for now, because I've been like mixed tone, whatever you want to call it. Hold on, wait. Don't judge me. You want one? Yeah? Okay. Trying by myself. But excuse me, talking with my mouth full. That is so not ladylike. Not really a lady anyway. I'm a bad bitch. But bad bitches can be ladies too, so I guess I'm a lady. Pardon moi. But yes, this is it for my base. Hold on, there's you shush. But this is it for my everyday updated base makeup routine. How the face looks. Get into it. Yeah, I feel like I need more highlighter. I don't know what it is. I need more highlighter. The brows are kind of browing. This one was not like wanting to cooperate at all, but it's okay because I still look good. Here's the eyes. I was trying something different. I gotta fix, for some reason this one is just more smokied out than this one is, so I gotta do something about that. No lashes. I'm just like, you know what, I'm like, this look within itself doesn't need lashes, and I need to get other lashes. I want to get like the cat eye eyelashes. I need to get those, or something. Then this is my, not really my everyday lip. I started doing this recently. Like for example, if you watched my how I edit my Instagram photos video, and then on Instagram I also posted the pictures, and I was like, that day I was like, you know what, I'm like, I feel like doing a red lip. It's been a hot minute since I've done one. Let's do it. I think the only thing is, this is cherry. This is the 𝖬𝖘 makeup lip gel in cherry. I actually use strawberry, and I might actually go ahead and use strawberry after this video, but I like how cherry looks. Honestly, I think I wanted it to be a little bit more subtle, but for some reason cherry is a little bit, I think cherry is a little bit darker than strawberry. At least it's more pink than strawberry is. Strawberry is more reddish, obviously, because it's a strawberry, but I'm happy with it. This is the base. I was thinking about doing an updated eyebrow routine, but there's nothing different about my brows. It was the same stuff. I do it the same way. Like, nothing's changed. So there won't be an updated eyebrow routine. There actually was supposed to be, because I was letting my brows grow out, because I wanted to try a different style again. And I was like, I'm like, let's see. I'm like, let me like grow my brows out just a little bit, shape them up, and see what I can do. That was tough within itself, and I was like struggling. It wasn't happening, so I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna shave them off again. And that's what I did. I shaved them off. This brow is not giving, like, I really want to fix that now. Like, I really want to fix that, and I might just do that. Like, it's not even, anyways. But yes, this is the final result. This is the ending of my everyday updated base routine. This is just about every day, just about. But yeah, trying to eye makeup. It's because my eyes are two different shapes, and so this side looks a little bit more higher than this one is, because this one's bigger than this one, and it really kills me because I try to make my eyes look. Do you see what I see? Yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Today was really fun because I was allowing myself to just jam out. I was jamming out my music and just allowing myself to be the goofy stuff that I am. And I was like, you know what? I'm like, why not? It was fun jamming out. And it's been a hot minute since I've done my makeup just to do it. And also, I wanted to do this video for like a quite some time, because I was like, you know what, I'm like, I gotta film an updated base routine. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. Like, look at me. I don't know what this is giving. Let me know what you think this is giving down in the comments. Let me know what you think this look is giving. Yeah, period. But I kind of wish I did have some like siren cat eye lashes. I feel like this would look amazing. But yeah. Like, if you like this video, comment what is your favorite thing to do during your base routine. Let me know if you have a base routine, like if you have like a very like step-by-step, or even if you don't, let me know what your favorite routine or favorite thing to do during your base routine. Let me know. I always like to hear your opinions and what you'd like to do. I like to be, let's be interactive, okay? Let's be interactive with each other. Let's talk in the comments. We can talk about anything. We can talk about anything if you want in the comments. Doesn't even have to be about makeup. But, and also comment down below what you want me to do for my other videos, as I'm always open for suggestions. And like I always say, I got stuff up here that I got cut off because, storage. I really need to clear things out of my phone, but there's some things I just need to keep in my phone. But I think I'll live. I have very important things on my phone. At least to me. I have to keep on my phone. They have to stay there. But anyways, yes, comment down below what else you want to see me do on my channel, as I am always open to suggestions because, yeah. And like I said, I also got things up here that I'm going to put on here. And actually, I have another video that I need to do after this one. So if y'all might get 2 videos in 1 week. Subscribe if you haven't already and you love what I did, you like this video, and you want to see more of what I do, or you already, you know, stalked my channel and you like what I do already, and you're like, you know what, I'm gonna hit the subscribe button. Subscribe, join the family. Welcome. We have been expecting you. I'm funny. See, why wouldn't you want to subscribe to me? I'm funny. Okay, I'm funny. Yeah. But yes, and share this video with anyone who you think would enjoy my content, or anything of the sort who you think would enjoy this video. And also post notifications so you know whenever I post, which is every blue moon, because like I said, in my other videos, like I said, I'm just a girl. They're screaming. But yes, post notifications so you know when I post. Like, oh my gosh. But yeah, I'm about to go take some pictures. I'm about to eat the rest of my food, and I'm gonna go finish my coffee. I want to make some tickety talks. I'm gonna go take some photos because I look amazing. Not letting this face go to waste. But yes, like, comment, subscribe, share, post notifications, and I will see you in the next video. I can't stand myself. Deuces!